Hey, welcome to Galaxy Crafts Tutorials. I'm Jen, your host for the remainder of this entire YouTube channel. We are going to show you how to do a lot of cool stuff on this crafting channel, from making jewelry like wire rings and earrings like these here from seed bead sewing, all the way to learning how to do certain basic stitches on the sewing machine, and of course art and embroidery. Also some cooking. We actually are going to be doing some cooking on this channel. With maybe make some chocolate covered Oreos, things like that. Also make some awesome salsa because my garden is currently growing, and when it is ready, salsa time. So we're going to do a lot of cool stuff on this channel. Leave comments down below these videos, especially this introduction video, and what do you want to see. If I can do it, I will try and do it for you. So hit that subscribe button if you wish. You have to like the content first. I know I've subscribed to channels before and thought, what am I subscribing to? So hit subscribe if you like the content, hit that bell notification, and let's jump into our first tutorial, which is learning how to do this wire ring. Yay! Okay, well, welcome to the first tutorial. This is how to make a wire ring like this one here. It will look a little bit better than this one, I hope. Now this one right here is a little bit bigger on me than what I have. Like this one right here, my wedding band is actually a size 8. This is a 6 3/4. Do not ask me how that works. I don't know. This is more like a 9 here. It's nice and comfortable on me. So let's get right into this. First, the things you're going to need, they will be listed in the description box below. What's a blocks? Well, I know what blocks are, but so. We are going to start with some wire. Now this is just craft wire here. This is about 24 gauge, I assume. I do not have the markers to tell me exactly, and I am not good enough to know exactly what size this is. I believe this is about 24 gauge, maybe, yeah, 24 I'd say. Do not use too thin a wire. So 26 gauge, 28 gauge, don't use those. The reason why is because you're gonna do a lot of bending and twisting on this, especially like, you know, what you see right here. And there's gonna be a problem if you have too thin a wire. It's gonna go snap and break on you. You want anywhere 20, 22, 24, maybe at the lowest. The smaller the number, the fatter the wire. So 18 gauge wire, that's actually a little bit too thick. Now you can make rings out of 18 gauge. Do not use it if you're a beginner because it will hurt your fingers like crazy. This actually won't feel too good after a while if you continually pull too hard. So we're not going to pull that hard. What we're going to do is cut this wire in a minute. We're going to cut about 20 inches. So what you need to cut the wire with is, of course, wire cutters like these right here. These are some nice cousin wire cutters. There are flush cutters, and then there's these side cutters here. They prefer flush cutters. I don't have any. I'm going to use the side cutters. Okay? Okay. Ouch. Also, you need some chain nose pliers like these here for the pulling. And a ring mandrel like this one here. Now, this ring mandrel here is a plastic one, as you can hear. It has a nice little groove on the back. Now, that little groove is actually helpful if you're going to put anything like a stone. Ouch. Oh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to bump you guys. Whoops. But this right here, like this little glass pearl. Now, we're not going to use that today. We're going to do a simple little twist like this guy here. I'm going to move that camera back just a bit. Yes, you do see my tripod. I'm sorry. I can't fix that right now. All right. Move that back a little bit. Another thing that you will need that I do not have right now because I can't find it, excuse me, are nylon pliers. Nylon pliers have a nice nylon pad on each end, and it's to smooth out the wire. Now it's not recommended that you use these to smooth it out because it can scratch the wire. Especially if you're going to make these out of sterling silver wire. Like I said, this is just craft wire. This is not sterling silver. Sterling silver, I would be trying to find my nylon jaw pliers before I did that. All right, so we're gonna cut about 20 inches off of this. I am guesstimating 20 inches because I do not have a ruler right now. We're gonna cut that right there, okay. And it wrapped around, it wrapped around my tripod. Hold on a second, okay. Now this is where those nylon pliers would come in handy, because we're smoothing it out like this. All right, if I get off camera, I am sorry. I'm still trying to figure this all out again. Usually on my other channel, my scratching and singing channel, Stacey's Scratching and Singing channel, go over there and check it out if you like lottery tickets. I usually have it sitting right here. I don't have to worry about all this. As you can see, oh good. I just noticed that it's actually focusing like it's supposed to. Okay. So this, on my ring mandrel, you can see all those lovely numbers. Those are ring sizes. Shocker. So if you're a size 7, you're gonna go up to a size 8 to start. If you're size 8, you're gonna go up to a 9 to start. I am a size 8, like I said, so I'm going up to 9. You're gonna grab it right at the 9, like this. You just lay that wire on top, and you're gonna find the center of it. So just gently take it around the mandrel, and line up your ends, and there you go. I have it nice lined up. We're gonna pull a little bit, and give it that first shape, and I'm gonna cross these two over like this. As you can see, like that. Turn it over, get right to that 9 and pull tight. Now we're pulling tight just to make sure that that ring stays where it should. So it's already moving on me because I wasn't holding it tightly enough. Okay, so look on the back again. See, this one right here is the upper one. I'm gonna go around and put that over the up. That's the new way to put it. We're gonna put it over that middle part. So over like this, grab it with your thumb, and then hold on to it. Take the other one that is actually the under one. It's on the bottom here. Sorry, my finger's in the way, but on the bottom. You're gonna take that one and go underneath and let it go just to the back like this. Now you can make as many rings as you want, as it were. What you're gonna do is just keep on wrapping, but I would not go too many. Rule of art: do odd numbers. It always works out. If you ever watch a Bob Ross tutorial on his paintings, he always has 3 trees. If you watch certain buttons, like, well, Frosty the Snowman, he has 3 buttons on his front. Not 4, not 6, 3. It's odd numbers. All right, we're gonna kind of squish that down a little bit. As you can see, I have it right there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this on the mandrel. Some tutorials have you take it off the mandrel. It's not easy, especially if you're a beginner. You do not want to take this off the mandrel. Now, do not let these cross, but what we're going to do, actually, we are going to cross them, as it were. We're gonna twist. You're gonna take those 2 ends, like this, and you're gonna twist. This is where the wire, if it's too thin, will snap on you. So as you can see, I'm doing a pretty good twist here. All right, we're gonna take that. As you can see, the ring is now solid, but we're going to start doing some twisty twisties. I make up words. So we're gonna take my chain nose pliers here, kind of bend that down like this. I'm getting the wires in the way, only because I don't want to cut them yet. Do not cut the wires until you are ready. So if you cut them too short, oops. All right, I'm gonna take both of these through. I'm actually doing it a little bit differently, but that's okay. I'm doing a different one right along with you. Grab both ends of the wire and you're gonna pull them through the ring like this. All right, so you're gonna lift that back up and you have that little thing right underneath. Now, you can check it if you wish. I'm going to check it on my ring finger right now. Oh yeah, that's not going to hurt. All right. Ooh, it's a little tight. Go back on your ring mandrel, and as you can see, it went to an 8. Ta-da! I told you. Now, if you were going to add a stone, this is where you would add one. I am not, however. This is going to be a solid kind of rosy ring like this. So you're going to end up with a twisted rose or something along those lines. But what we're going to do first is make little lines around here. So we're going to take this one end of it and we're going to put it through the ring like this. Like that. Through the ring. You can see my wire is getting twisted a little bit, which that twist is not good. We're gonna take it and pull it right through. Keep it kind of close right now because you want to stay in that little spot. Take it through again like this. Pull. And if you need help to pull, see how I have a little loop right there? Take your pliers and use them to pull. Your ring's gonna go out of shape. Don't worry about it. You're gonna take the other end now and do the same thing. So go through, go through like this, pull, use your pliers to pull if you have to. Do it one more time. Do not worry about your ring going out of shape. You will be using the ring mandrel again momentarily. Alright, so now you have them nice and wrapped there. Now what we're going to do, we are going to use the ring mandrel. Go back. As you can see, it's sitting right around 8 1/4, somewhere in there. That's okay. Now, you take these 2 wires and we're going to twist again. Twisty, twisty. Just twist a few times until you feel comfortable. Maybe about 1 inch or so. I can actually do it pretty quick. Okay. That's not 1 inch, Jen. Okay. Now we're going to take that we just made and we're going to kind of twist it around in a spiral like this. See? Now, that's a nice enough size for me. What we're going to do with these wires is one of them, find this one here, that's going to stay at the top, and this one's going to go to the bottom. So find them and make sure that they're not twisted like this. What you're going to do is take the ring off the mandrel and you're going to wrap these around the edges here so that you do not end up with this keep coming apart like constantly. Alright, so you take this one end, and actually this is where you would cut it now. Sorry, I'm going all over the place. We're cut it maybe about 1.5 inches or so. Okay, there. Shorter wire equals easier to work with. You're going to take it now and you're going to wrap it kind of down. So we're going to take it, put it through the ring like that, pull it up, wrap it, and make sure you keep those loops nice and close together like this. And you can wrap it as many times as you want. I think I'll just do it one more time. Right. Take your chain nose pliers and kind of pinch it together a little if you can. There you go. And squish it down. Squish, squish, squish. That. Right. Leave that alone for a minute. Take the other end and you're going to come back through the ring like this instead of going forward. That. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go 4. 4, like that. And right now, your wires should be 1 up, 1 down, like that. Take your chain nose again. If you can, squish, squish, like this. Come on. Just kind of close them together and squish down. Nice flattening. All right. Now, this is where other cutters will come in handy, the flush cutters, because you can cut it flush with this. But we're gonna cut it like this. Ouch. Be careful, especially if you're working in a place where you have bare feet or animals or things like that. You do not want to cut those wires and let them fly. Because if you do that, ouch, later on. Or your cat will end up in the emergency room. Thankfully mine have not, but still. You're gonna take that little end you just made and kind of hide it. So you're gonna squish it down like this. Squish, squish, like that. See? Squish it like this. Sorry, there, come on. You should focus. I'm rubbing my finger against it and I don't feel it at all. So go to the other side. You take that other one, like this, and then squish it down. So you're putting it right at the top and then squishing it down. You can take a file if you want to it, or, you know, if you want to, you know, take some sandpaper or something and smooth it, you can. But I've hidden them pretty well. I don't feel them. We're going to go on the ring mandrel one more time and make sure that it's nice and round. And as you can see, it is at the 8. Ding, 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 ding. Now, there is your ring. Just a nice little spiral like that. There you go. This little spiral rose. Slide it right on. And there you go. There is your ring. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you wish. If you like the content on this channel, like I said before. And good luck making some rings like this, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Reach for the stars and catch you on the flip side, guys.